Why do you think it's so hard for people to show or demonstrate emotional intelligence? Why do you think that is?
I think because originally they weren't taught it.
Good.
Education starts from home.
I agree. But there's one major factor which I think plays a part. Egos.
Oh, yeah.
Egos is a false narrative of who you are.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the expression alter ego?
Alter ego, yeah.
An altar is where people do rituals or make vows, like in a place. Now, we have also an altar. Our altar, you and I, is where we socialize. That's our altar.
Yeah.
That's where we...
A platform,
which is a real life platform. That's where we pretend to be who we're not for some reason.
Yeah.
Ego. Babe, I tell you, as a Congolese man with a, unshakable ego, as a, what do you mean? Like, I have a Congolese pride. I have a Congolese man pride, and I know it. And it did not work in my favor when I started dating you. I remember me struggling with conflict resolution. I wasn't taught that, but deeply I was aware of it, but I didn't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
Because in the Congolese culture, if you search yourself, see it for yourself. If you were having, or if you had a dispute or a disagreement with your partner or a friend, you were supposed to break communication with that person.
Yeah.
You're supposed to stop talking. You are now enemies. That's what you hear for our family members or our aunties. There are so many enemies. Almost as they enjoy having enemies. But it's a cultural thing. There you go. It's a cultural thing. Is if there's a dispute, we have to be enemies. And when I started dating you, that was a challenge for me because I was born back home and I came when I was 8 years old. That 8 years, it wasn't for vain. I did collect some ways and cultural ways of thinking or doing things. But when I met you, as a British born, in here, apologies is a culture.
Yeah.
It's where if you do something wrong, you say sorry.
Yeah.
I find that so fascinating, by the way, because how easy it was for you guys to just say, okay, I'm sorry. And that's it. It should have been like resolved, but I couldn't take that.
Yeah.
I wanted us to like go into sort of an enemy state. I want us not to talk. I want us to be playing to fight. And it was so hard to break out of that mindset that whenever there's conflict, I don't need to get violence. I don't need to have an enemy. I can actually have a sit down with you, talk about it, and come to a solution and move forward. What made me just start practicing it? Because of this one word. A man is supposed to lead. Lead. If I claimed that I was the leader,
Yeah.
I had to show you how to resolve situations.
Yeah.
And that was so hard for me at the beginning to do. You was also, on the other hand, had difficulties on how to resolve situations. Would you agree?
Yeah, I definitely would agree.
How?
As a Congolese woman, and obviously to you, obviously not to them, for them that may not know me, I'm a firstborn, and having this firstborn pride of having the last say, dismissing any other opinion other than my own, even though being willing to listen to it, but going from that and then coming into our relationship with that same mindset caused internal conflict with not being able to have the final say and knowing that yes, your say has to override mine or may at most points override mine, or sometimes even just we may be saying the same thing but the way I say it is better, the way I say it has to win, the way I say it has to be on top. That for me caused a lot of conflict that needed to be resolved because ain't no way. Just ain't no way.
But here you go. You had an ego of being the firstborn where you have the last say.
The last say.
I have an ego of just being a man, and particularly a Congolese man, where a woman can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me it if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Aniga
I-
yeah. Hello,
yeah.
das.
So we did clash at the beginning because of that.
Yeah.
We did numerous time on that. But was you not used to listening to a man voice in your family?
No, actually.
Ah, really?
Yeah, we've got a lot of females in our family, so women's opinion was just a woman's voices was what I was used to constantly. Only time, yeah, definitely would be outside the house. A man's voice or a man's opinion within the house was usually translated to the mother, and then the mother to the children.
So now I'm from a family where we have, I don't know how many boys you've seen. I mean, over 20 men, boys is where we run the show. We lead. We are expected to lead. And when I met you now, it was so hard. Many people will say that a woman should submit, a woman should follow, which I understand, but it's not as easy as that.
No, of course not.
Plus, women are natural followers. Let's just say that. Women follow naturally. However, that does not mean they are stupid.
Yeah.
And they want to follow, and they don't want to follow stupid men.
Ain't no way.
They don't want to follow stupid men, because there are a lot of stupid men nowadays who are unable to guide their emotions to prevent it from causing harm in their relationship, which is emotional intelligence that plays a part.